Alright, folks, and welcome back to, well, Solarpunk. As you see, our garden is going quite nicely still. And we still have another island to go check out. So while that's all growing, we have a chicken over here. Let's see, what is it we can... Let's not do that, shall we? Alright, so we have a few things we can do. We can always build up our house if we wanted to. However, let's go check out this other island. Something we wanted to do since the beginning. And let's see. Looks like we need 10 wheat still for that. So we're going to head over here. What a beautiful day to be sailing our ship. And this looks like it's the right island to go to. Gain a little bit of altitude here as we're going along. Quite a beautiful day to be flying around. Alright, let's slow it up a bit. And I think what we're going to do is just kind of coast over here. A little bit further, a little bit more, and right here. Perfect. I think this is it right here. Nice. All right. So we're finally on our second island here. Let's go and eat these berries. I think all we're doing today is just exploring. Maybe get that wheat going as we need. Let's go ahead and take all that good stuff. And hopefully we have a way down from up here. Yeah, I think we do. Right here. Right. So we'll go ahead and explore this bottom portion. Then we'll work our way up top. Just to see what we have. If anything at all worthwhile. Alright, let's run around. Alright, still not really seeing anything. We can go up. Follow the path up. Alright, got some plain sand deposits, it looks like. Ooh. A little more wheat. That's always good to have. What else do we got going on? Another chest. Let's go ahead and take all that. Our inventory's still looking good. And I do hear a chicken over here, so maybe we can get another chicken. Another box. I'll take it. Take the quartz. Alright, still just looking around. Ooh, wheat. And it looks like we have another deposit of something over here. This might be some more. Might be some more iron over here. Sand, 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 stone, sand. So this looks like it just might be sand over here. Alright, so if we ever need sand, we know where to get it. Not too much over here, as you see. However, let's see, our ship was around here somewhere, I believe. So we're just gonna look around. Maybe if we go to the top portions of the island, there might be a little bit of something over there. There it is. There's our ship. jump on above. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top. I know there's other ways we can do this, but there we go. Check out this guy right here. Anything over here? A little more cotton. It's good to have as well. And some more wheat. Not going to complain about that. Go with the silicone. Perfect. All right. And I'm pretty sure we've done a little bit of exploration up here, but we'll check it out just in case. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Right. Anything worthwhile up here? Okay, it looks like we were able to make it up here at one point, so I believe we've explored this little section. And what we'll do is we'll just go over here. I'm pretty sure we... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is no good. We need a repair. Yeah, we're gonna repair after this. Alright, so it looks like most of the stuff that we got was primarily for gardening and stuff like that, so I think that's okay. Not seeing anything else, so let's go ahead and head over to our ship. I'm gonna go away from all this. We're gonna head back home. Then we'll, I think we'll make a repair kit. We'll plant these goodies. And everything should be okay. Here we go. I think we're making it. Yeah, we definitely want to hit that repair kit here. All right. Slowly move into this. There we go. Got it. All right. So it looked like the repair kit was primarily, here we go. Let's do this. All right, we already had some on us, so that's not too bad. All right, let's go make that real quick. There it is. All right, let's craft that, and hopefully we can pair this. Let's see how this works out. We haven't done this before. All right. Ah, yes. All right, time to drop off some goodies. How about that? Put our bread in here, our little watermelon. And it looks like we have some seeds and whatnot, so we'll go ahead and get all that going for us. All right, let's see. We have our stick in here as well. And we got plenty of iron, it looks like. We do need one more solar panel, so let's see if we can make that yet. We need glass. And we should have enough right here. Yeah. Okay, so we have enough glass. All right, so let's go ahead and craft that. So we got that going for us. I think what I'm going to do is go check on our iron real quick. And we got some wheat, so that's good. Yeah, I want to say that our cotton's probably pretty good for now. And probably our watermelon. Alright, that should be enough of a little bit of everything. We'll get some more seeds while we're here. Alright. And we'll just water this little guy right here. Perfect. Alright, so this guy should be moving. Alright. Let's give him a little bit of fuel. Alright, let's do 18. That ought to do it. Alright. And then one more solar panel ought to be enough in order to make everything we need. Wheat's almost done as well. So we can go trade that in for a blueprint if we wanted to. Let's see. Where are our... We have quartz. Let that quartz simmer there. And we'll go ahead and do our iron ore right there. Alright. So while that's going, let's go we'll take a little rest throughout the night. Things should be going pretty well for us, I think. Alright. Let us... Hello, chicken. We'll look at this one more time. We have... Maybe we have enough for one more solar panel. And if we do, that would be great. Alright, awesome. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this other solar panel out. Let's put the glass up. Combine everything here. Just give us a little bit more room. Alright. And cotton over here. Yeah, we have a lot of cotton right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Unless we have a hoe. Do we have a hoe? We don't have a hoe. Alright, cotton's going. Let's go put up the solar panel. We'll combine it so that way we're constantly getting solar energy. Yeah, we'll just go right there. Let's see. Yeah. So that's slowly going. We'll take what little iron ore we have left while that's working. It is a rainy day, so we're not getting too much in terms of solar. Alright, what I think I'm going to do is put this 2 bits over here. That's good. That's still working. Happy about that. And let's move over here. And for a metal hoe, we need 2 iron and 2 sticks. I think what we'll do is we'll just go grab 2 sticks real quick. It shouldn't be too terribly difficult. We should have some. 1. Right here. 2. Okay. Let's make one more hoe. And then I'm going to go ahead and plant the rest of these seeds, and we'll just water them as we see fit, as we need to. But we will leave enough room for one more extra sprinkler if we need to. There we go. Might as well build this out while we can. So we do have a lot of seeds going at this point. We'll finish up this hoe as much as we can possibly get out of it. Thinking maybe one more after this. Oh, that was it. Okay. Well, since we have all of this room now, let's go ahead and plant a few things. There we go. All right. And things are going well now. I think that was all of our... Let's get rid of these trees out of the inventory, the old inventory here. And I think we'll go right. Maybe just right around here somewhere. There we go. Nice. All right, we are very thirsty as well, so let's get some drink in us. And then we're gonna go put these other solar panels up. We still need a drill for the silicone as well, but I think we're doing quite okay on that. We could drink this real quick. That refill. Right, and let's go put our copper up real quick. That should not be an issue. So that other island wasn't too much to be worried about. I didn't really see anything over there other than a couple seeds and a few plants, so nothing too crazy. Alright, should be making our way over to this island here. Perfect. Rain is stopping, the sun is out, and right about here. Hopefully that's good. We'll chance it. We'll definitely chance it. Alright, let's put these solar panels up. And just a couple batteries, and we should be good. Tell you what, I'll just put it over here, like so. There we go. Alright, and that's going. Got some copper, so that's nice. Nice to know. We have 140, that's consuming 120. And we're not really needing this at the moment. So as long as we're going during the day, we should be fine. Alright. Well, that's working. Let's head back up. I'll see you there in a second. Alright, smelting that copper now. And we're going to check on this guy over here. Got some 9 ore. So pretty much what we're needing to do now is get a couple more solar panels. And I think we have everything else we need over here. We have a generator if we need it, which we could go ahead and start. We just need a drill. Let's see, how much is a drill? A drill is going to be 10 iron ore. Alright, let's get this stuff going. While that's working, take a little drink. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and unload a few things. I think I can put our extra tools away as well. Let's go ahead and do that. We have plenty of tools at the moment, and we're just primarily waiting on a drill. Okay. Let's go cut down a couple trees. Actually, we can do that on the other island. We just need like 4 of these, I think, to make the drill. And that should be the drill. Alright, so we have a drill. And until everything else is kind of being made, we'll just have to go old school with this. Let's check our wheat. How's our wheat doing real quick while we're here? Hopefully we'll be done soon. What we'll do is we'll gather up this real quick. That cotton. There's no rhyme or reason at this point in time. Throw a little bit of water in here while we have it available. There's so much to do to maintain just about everything we need. So we're waiting on one more wheat. And as soon as that wheat comes in, perfect, here it is. Alright, that's 10. Let's harvest a couple of these too. So I'm just going to make another briquette. Alright, that's good to go. That's working. It's magic. This is working as well. And I'm going to go check our machine one more time. Alright, we'll go ahead and take some of that, and we'll just streamline this process real quick, and we'll grab what we can. That should be enough for now. Lots of bees, lots of bees. Lots of bees! Alright, we're over here, so let's go ahead and do this guy. That's working that. We'll take away here, and we'll finish up with some of that. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and take one of these since we have it. Bottom drawer is going to be our materials. That's processed. So we're doing well there, and then just a few of our processed goodies over here. Or unprocessed goods. Awesome. Alright, let's go trade in our wheat real quick. Go ahead, lower it up, and let's dock. Hello, little friend. 20 cloth for one more blueprint. We can do that. Pretty simple. And I think what we wanted to do is go with the battery as well. Alright, so 20 cloth. We have way too much cotton at this point in life that we should be able to make as much cloth as we possibly need. Alright, and I believe it was on this third, or this little floating island. There we go. Whoop. Might as well collect what we can while we're here. We'll just wait for that to go over for the next day. Alright, this is going to be a big jump. Oh my goodness. That was a bit brutal. We almost didn't make that. This went straight over. I think that should be good right here. Perfect. Alright, we are going to need some wood to start the process for the silicone. Just mainly because we have a... looks like we parked a little further away than I thought. Alright, this should be enough, I think. Alright. There we go. And we are just going to put enough in here to get us going. Oh wait, I didn't even put a... I have no idea why I even put that there. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's working. It's working its sweet magic for us. Alright. So I think the last thing we're going to do today is probably just get that cloth and we'll go trade it in. So we did check out the islands. We kind of have everything we need at this point. We could start putting docks if we wanted to. But I think at this point, it's just kind of looking at getting materials that we need. Overshot just a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's see. What we need to do is put our briquette in there. This should be done over here. Go ahead and throw that there. And then we're going to just grab some cloth. Grab some cloth and honey. Make a few more of these little briquettes. We need, what, 20 of these? Plenty of cloth. You can make cloth for days pretty much at this point. Then we need to just gather up our honey. 4, 5, and 6. Too easy. Alright, there we go. Alright, we could do 2 over here if we wanted to. 1 in reserve. And then 1 more over here. There we go. Perfect. And then we're just going to grab the last bit of cloth that we need. I think it was just 3. And we shall be back. And we are back over here with our 20 cloth. Too easy. We'll trade it in for 1 more blueprint. Now they want bread. Then we're going to get something for 6 eggs. So it looks like we're definitely going to need something for transporting animals, or at least animals. So I think I'm going to go with this. Unlocks tools to send animals between islands. I think that's the one we're going to have to go with. Alright, so we did unlock what we needed for transporting animals, it looks like. So we'll just have to see where that kind of lies. Oh, here it is. Alright, so it's a sending and receiving station. So receiving and transportation. A station you can send animals to with an animal transportation item. Okay. So basically we just need a couple of these. And I did need to check out our basic pack here. It's water feeder, cozy shelves. So maybe we can get enough of this wheat over here. I think we did it. You know, it seems like we get more wheat per there we go. Seems like we get more wheat per pole, so we're getting a couple extra. All right, little guy, let's go check out. All right. Now, how do we make this stuff? Here we go. So we need wood and sticks for a chicken coop. Animal feed, that's easy enough. We can make that. Water, so wood, iron, and stone. Wood, iron, wood, sticks, and iron. Okay, so let's just pull out some materials, and then we'll kind of go from there. Whee! Okay. That should be enough, I believe. So what we needed was the chicken coop, feeding trough, and then we just need a little bit more iron. Which, look at us, already on top of it. and the watering. Let's go put all this down. Maybe up here? It seems like it would be a good little chicken area. All right, then we just need some water. Here we go. And I want to say we're probably going to put the feed in here. This is Glowy. Glowy the chicken. Now, since he's already over here, it seems like we should be okay. And we just need to go collect up the rest of the chickens. Which I think was one on each island, maybe. Alright, let's give him a little water as well. I'm assuming this is how we do this. Yes, perfect, okay. Alright, and I think we could put actually some more feed in here, but we just have to build it. Let's see, what does feed entail again? 2 wheat. Yeah, we're fine. Let's put that in there. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so while all that's going, I think everything is as we need it so far. Alright, folks. Well, we got a few more plants done. I think we're just going to have to gather some. I'll probably gather a few materials off screen. That way we're just not having to constantly run and do that. But we do have a chicken finally coop. And I think next episode we're going to end up going to get the rest of the chickens from the islands. And we'll probably just try to get that last bit of upgrades that we need. Hopefully we can upgrade our ship here in the near future. As always, I appreciate you all joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye for now.